Good evening, everybody. Hopefully you've had a great week, and hopefully your Friday's been good. We're getting ourselves set up here to be able to get into OCRP and have some fun on a Friday night. We may or may not have some new characters set up and ready to roll. So we're going to go ahead and jump in and get it going for the evening. Alright. So typical what you kind of get to see from me a little bit. Doing some more tow truck work. We've actually created a new guy. His name is Robbie Jones. He actually is doing his own company thing. That way we can leave KJ doing his Skyline stuff and not trying to spin out on his own company at the same time. Makes it a little cleaner for the storylines. But yeah, so we are up here in Polito. That's where Robbie's actually based out of. And yeah, we're gonna go take us back to his house real quick. There's also kind of technically his business location at the same time. We'll see how well that works out. And we've got some people who decided to park their cars in our lot. That's okay. We can make it work. Both are abandoned, so I have a feeling that might be AI. But yeah, we got ourselves a nice little piece of property up here. Decent space to be able to drop some vehicles and store them temporarily till their owners come back to get them. And then so we're up here in Polito, and as you may have noticed, if you're looking at the map in the bottom left, things don't look quite right. That's not the normal OCRP look. That normally looks more like what you're seeing off to the left or the top there now. Yeah, we have something new in the server. You'll notice there's some extra land over there. We've been given the honor of helping out with testing on a new development by... I'm trying to remember who did it now. Nope. Where is it? I don't remember now. Alright, well I don't remember. I can't find it really quickly, but basically we have a new island that we're using called Roxwood. And yeah, so that's what you're seeing off there in the top of the map there. We'll take a spin over there in a few minutes and take a ride. For first things first, we're going to get some go-go juice for this truck. So we're going to go over and hit the gas station on the way to the island. But yeah, this is apparently phase 1 of this island, so I'm not quite sure how big it's going to get in the end. But we've been asked to help with the beta testing on it. So the OCRP community has been granted access to this island to try it out for them and let them know what we find. So we're going to come fuel up. Good news is, oh yes, we should no longer be playing Russian roulette with the fuel tanks like we were last week. That was a little frustrating and a little annoying for a lot of people. But yes, they finally believe they have figured out the cause of that. So we shall see. They've also sped up the script a hair, which is not a bad thing. We still have the random chance that we get oops and have fuel spill out. We didn't this time. But yeah, basically there were some sync issues and it was looking like the handle had gone 53,000 meters away from the fuel pump. And if you go more than it's like 10 meters at most, it would blow up anyway. So as soon as it saw itself as 50,000 meters away, it blew up the pump as it was designed to. Problem was you were standing right next to it when it did it. That's why KJ is still in the hospital recovering from his burns. He'll be back. He's doing fine. He's almost out. All right. Let's go this way. Actually, I apologize, but I need to step away for 30 seconds here, so we're going to find a spot to pull off here. And this looks like a good spot right here. I'll be right back. Give me one.
Ring, ring, are you available?
Hello?
Hello, sir. Is this Jones Towing?
Yes, it is. This is Robbie speaking. How can I help you tonight?
Hey, this is Trooper 309 Fields with the San Andreas Highway Patrol. We got a yellow Harley Davidson that we're going to need towed out of here. Was involved with a pursuit. So we're up here at 3025, just off of Polito Boulevard, behind the big gas station over here. It's on top of the hills, so might have to bring it down, to lower ground so that you can get it up on the bed.
Not a problem. We'll start heading that way. We should be there in about, probably a minute and a half.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
No problem. Alright, so we got a tow job to go do. And I apologize, anyone that's been somewhat paying attention to the weather in the U.S. today. It's been tornado outbreaks, not affecting me, thankfully, but I had a couple coworkers that I've been checking on, that I checked on earlier, that were responding saying they're getting warnings now that they have the potential of 90-mile-an-hour winds impacting them, and they don't even. Then that's like Cat 1 hurricane strength winds, and they don't even have tornadoes near them. So this line is just a mess. Thoughts and prayers go out to everybody that's being impacted by this. I know Little Rock, Arkansas has gotten hammered with a tornado today, and so many others have as well. It's just been really bad today.
Beautiful. What's up, dude? Check it, dude. So, I'm heading up Juman, hit the WH, guess what?
Alright, well, traffic lights stink around here. There we go. Come on. I still got one more to get there, I think, to be able to get to the call. I told them a minute and a half. Well, I didn't expect to lose 3 minutes to a traffic light. Alright, I think that's gonna be the guy waiting for us. He mentioned right behind the big gas station, so I'm gonna hope that's him.
You good, man?
Yeah.
came into my lane back there a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And you did that a little bit earlier, but wasn't that bad. I mean, you nearly went head on with me if I was going a little faster and we were closer.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'll have to check the steering on this. Make sure the keys are working good.
Yeah, a little bit more careful about that, man.
Will do.
All right, well, have fun towing that, getting that bike down from up there. I'm guessing that's what you're here for.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, have fun with that.
All right.
Hey, real quick, did you already run
Yeah.
his plate on that motorcycle at all?
Yeah, it goes back to Billy Anderson Jr. or whatever.
Okay, yeah, just wanted to make sure that it was you had already run the information and stuff.
Oh yeah, I had already pulled him earlier for speeding. 118 pulled him for speeding, I think, and then he did this.
Of course. Why did he start firing shots at you guys?
I don't know. He's yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Well, he's
I
going
know
away
he's
for
got
a long time, so.
Yeah, he's got priors for stuff too. I didn't look exactly what I think it was. Evading and like.
Alright, so yeah, he was pulling over because I'm a keyboard cat, so therefore, yeah, it looks like I'm trying to RP something that I'm not. I just... Yeah, that's the way it is sometimes driving with the keyboard, so it happens. Alright, and let's see if we can drag it up. Nice. We can. That'll be easier than riding it up. Be secure. Hey there, Trooper.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, if I can get you to sign at the bottom here, and are we taking this to their house or impound, or where are we taking it?
Oh no, we're impounding that. He's going away for a long time. We'll just say that.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you just want to take it to the impound lot.
I can do that. If I can just get you to sign at the bottom here, authorizing us to tow it to there for you.
All right, there you go, man.
I appreciate it. And here's your copy for your report.
Awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
No problem. Have a good night.
Yep, you too.
All right, we're going to get out of here. Not quite sure where impound is up here, so we're just going to drop it at the Toledo PD. And that's yellow, that's red, that's red, that's red, so we're going to treat it like we're green. stable tonight.
Unless you call smoke.
Alright, I need to check one more thing. We're doing good. let's see. What do we got? Good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Let's see if I can do this and not break everything. Alright. Yep. Sorry, I was just checking on something. As I said earlier, I've got a couple coworkers that are in the path of all these potential tornado, or not potential, confirmed tornadoes that have been dropping all over Illinois and like that this evening. So, just was making sure they were doing okay.
What on earth?
And I forgot, I pulled in here I actually pulled in here purposely to get gas, and then I forgot to do it because I got busy doing the other thing. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let's get some fuel. And get ready to rock and roll and fill this tank back up. And as long as we don't get another tow call before we can get over there, we'll take a quick run over and check out the new island across the way. So yeah, again, hopefully everyone's been having a good evening. I'm looking forward to having some fun in here for a little while. Hopefully, should actually get to go longer than we did last week. But we'll see. There's a few variables there. So, yeah, I don't quite know what's going on there. I'm not gonna ask why they have a bunch of baskets all over the place. Yeah. So there's the island. There's Roxwood. We're gonna go take a look at it. Actually, no, we're not. Hello?
Hey, this is Deputy Thomas with the Chilliwack County Sheriff's Office.
How you doing this evening, sir?
I'm doing good, sir. I've got a possible tow here for you. I don't know if you'll be able to get it. It's a Ford, what is it, an E450, the long camper.
Yeah, that's gonna require, I have a feeling, a heavy wrecker, and that's not something I own in my company.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering, I didn't know if you ran this. I think it'll be a little too big, just the wheelbase, because it's the slightly bigger one, if you know what I mean. There's a small one and the big one.
Yeah, what I can do, is that up at the station?
Yeah, well, it might be getting cleared now. I'll figure it out. Hold on. Is he getting it out? Okay. Alright, yeah, no, never mind then.
Okay.
He decided to comply with us now. But yeah. Sorry for interrupting. Have a good one, man.
No problem, anytime. That's what we're here for. Have a good night.
Alright, you too.
Day. It's daytime and I keep saying night. I am so programmed it's evening where I'm at, but it's daytime in the server. Jeez. Alright. We're gonna try this again. And that sign is for earthquake warnings. I hope we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, we got this nice little, oh, they added a floating dock in the middle there. I did not notice that the last time I came over. So yeah, we got the island. There's a Coast Guard station over there near the yacht that's always been out there. And again, this is just phase one of what they're going to be doing with this, apparently. We got asked if we would be so kind as to help with beta testing it. We got some tennis courts. We've got a probably what will be a country club. Looks to be under renovations at the moment. That might be the way it looks all the time. We've got a hotel with a swimming pool in the back. Let's go check that pool out. I have not seen it yet, so let's go see what's back here. Alright, we've locked the truck. That way nobody steals it. Or hopefully nobody steals it. But yeah, we're gonna come back here and check this out. Oh man. Not bad, not bad. Like the landscaping. It's a cool little landscape, nice little pool. Wow, big pool. That's cool. 2 stories. I wonder if any of these actually are interiors. That'd be funny if they were, or cool if they were. Actually, I should say, not funny. That'd be cool. Yeah, we'll have to check that out another time. I know we got a couple. There's a couple interiors in here, and then there's. That wasn't what I wanted to do, dummy. Now we got to repair it. Well, we're just gonna roll the windows down for now, because there's no sense in repairing it until we actually have to do something with the car, with the refuel. Alright, and get that menu out so I can actually do something again. And close enough, I think. Alright, we'll go with that. So we got a couple houses here. We got a construction site over there. And so we got the nice big hotel here. And then we got end of the road, so I have a feeling that's going to extend beyond there for their other phases. Got a little road that loops right back there. We got a little playground with a ship in it. We got some more, possibly another hotel or country club. I'm thinking hotel. It's actually got some people at it now. And they have a back exit out of here. So we're going to take that. Now we're going to run down this path. And we're going to stop here. I know that just takes us up to a dead end in the backside of the building, and this brings us out to the other end of road work. So I really do believe that this is going to be a much bigger location once they get everything made up. But again, this is just phase 1 of this new little add-on. We got a fruit stand that we can buy some fruit from. We're going to go ahead and run over here because this is the Coast Guard station. Should be something you'll be seeing in OCRP at some point soon. Yeah, but we got some docks, some boats on trailers. They've got the helicopter in. That's what those baskets were. They must be the rescue basket for the helicopter. And we've got a workout space for them to do their exercises. Like that. So yeah, it's a nice little setup we got here now. I have a feeling somebody's turned this into the jet ski rental spot that I just saw the ads for. So yeah, it's a nice little place. If y'all are seeing anything, any issues with the stream, if it's stuttering or anything, please let me know. I've been having some weirdness. I just want to make sure I've got everything resolved. I think I do, but I'm not certain. And obviously the AI is a little bewildered on some of this. So we saw it blinking there for a second on the wrong side of the road. church parking lot for a few minutes. Just kind of hang out. Jones Towing, this is Robbie. How can I help you?
Hello, Robbie. This is Trooper Armstrong, San Andreas Highway Patrol. I've got a motorcycle down here near Grove Street, close to 122, that we're needing towed. I'm not sure where you're out of. Are you interested in that job?
I'd be happy to help, but I'm all the way up in Polito, so it would be a wee bit of a drive down. If you've got if one of the city units wants to grab it, that's fine.
Yeah, I didn't know what area you were operating out of. If you don't want to take the job, I can get the city out here to do it.
Yeah, I'll let the city guys have it this time.
All right, appreciate it. Have a good one.
You too. Yeah, that's just, I'm letting County Tow get that one. To drive from up here all the way down to Grove Street is about probably would have taken me about 5 or 6 minutes just to drive down there to pick up a motorcycle and drop it off in their impound and then drive back up here to my primary operating area. That would have been a heck of a charge to the city when I guarantee they've got a tow truck available in the city that could have done it for a lot cheaper for them. So yeah, if anyone that's watching is in the U.S., I hope that you're staying safe. I hope with this weather that you're not being affected by it. And if you are, please, if needed, just drop and stay safe if you have to. Just hope everyone stays safe tonight in that thing. That's not looking pretty. Alright, looks like we got some dispatch coming online shortly. That'll help with some of that. Whoa, if that's accurate, we got... If that's right, we got 26, 27, 28, 29 civs on. 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44... We very well may have like 45 people on at the moment. That's awesome. And it's still early, especially for the west coast of US. So yeah, this is probably going to get busy tonight. That'll be awesome. That'll be a good thing. let's turn that off and get rid of that background noise. Alright, let's see what's going on. Free beer. Water landings. Okay, this is... Alright, I gotta get to where I can see this. I want to drive down the road and I want to see this. The question is, I wonder where they're gonna land them. They mentioned Roxwood. They're mentioning Roxwood, so I'm imagining it's gonna be over near the island somewhere. Probably coming in over near those docks at the Coast Guard stations, my bet. So I think we're gonna have to head that way to be able to see it. Alright, what's he got now? Taking off in 5 minutes with a 10-minute flight time. Alright, so he'll be here in about 15 minutes. Okay, cool. Well, let's see what's going on there. I just want to see this thing. I want to see if I can see him land or not. That'll be cool. That's something different. You don't see a seaplane every day. And according to a few minutes ago, in about 5 minutes, that thing was taking off and coming. So I look forward to seeing that. It'll be kind of cool to see that landing. Okay, how do I get out of this? Oh no. Oh, okay. Click, click. Okay, good. Hey, that's cool. We're going to see that take off. Oh no, what's blowing up and why? I don't know, but they're going to take off in the helicopter. That'll be cool to see. Yeah, there's some scripts in there now that they have to sit there and wait for certain things to actually, you know, get going before they can actually take off. Alright, I'm gonna listen for it, but I'm also kind of trying to keep an eye out for that seaplane too, but he hasn't announced that he was leaving, so. Nope, they're shutting her down. Alright, let's see. Do we have any updates from Mr. Traveling Guy? Not yet. Oh. I think I hear him. Oh, there he is. He's already on the water. He's already landed. That's a bummer. I was hoping that I was going to see him actually land it, but he's just coming in on the water now. So, Ozzy, this is an area called Rockwood. It is a new, still being developed map. I don't remember who they said it was from at this point, but OCRP was asked to help with beta testing it. So it is actually just kind of coming right off of Polito, you know, right where that dirt road comes down from the police station to come across, to head across to the beach, to the washed out bridge. Basically just about, 100 yards at most past where you come down that dirt road from the police station. That's where the bridge is that we're looking at right there. That brings them across and onto the island. We've got a nice little boat slip or boat area here, along with a Coast Guard station. We've got a guy RPing seaplanes from Sandy, which is cool. And then we've got several other buildings and things on the island. And this is actually, from what they're saying, is just phase 1. So they've actually got a lot more that they're apparently looking to do. They just have not gotten it done yet. So they're going this much, and then apparently we'll continue to get updates and more chunks of it as they get it finished up. But yep, it's called Rockwood. Well, you know what? Let me make sure I'm saying that right. Let me make sure. I don't want to tell it the wrong thing, just in case I'm wrong. It is, excuse me, Roxwood. R-O-X Wood, not Rockwood. Close. Not quite right though. Roxwood is the name of it. And, you know, it's just a small little, right now it's a small little place, but I'm going to show where I'm fairly certain I can tell where they're going to have expansions. When we come around here, we come off this road that's obviously set up to go a lot further. It just dead ends with a sign that says road construction. Or road work, excuse me. So, you know, you can kind of tell, okay, that's likely going to continue on. And if I go around, you know, it all pretty much is just cliffs, and you can kind of see if you're looking at the edge of the map, I meant to turn left there. If you look at the edge on the map here, that dark, how it's just kind of like continuous circle cuts, you know, that just kind of makes me suspect that somebody came along and said, okay, we're going to pull this much of the map off and just test this part for now. Yeah, we have working traffic paths. We have what I'm referring to as a hotel over here. And it's got a pool and stuff in the back. We got a little kiddie park with a ship that you can climb in and out, along with another little building here attached to it. And then we've got another hotel right there, which is part of the reason why I'm thinking they're gonna have there's a lot more to this that's coming, because they've just got too many hotels and like the start of a country club coming up here, but not much else at the moment. You know, something's a construction site there. This is that country club I'm talking about that's under construction. And the reason I say that is, A, there's a dumpster out front, and B, when we pull in here, you know, there's a pile of rubble right there. And, you know, scaffolding and stuff, and you can kind of tell that it's like half done, you know, half. So it's like, yeah, it's definitely under construction or a remodel or something. Oh, there's a pile of brick in front of that door. I didn't notice that earlier. So it's definitely a nice little place. It's got a lot of potential. I can't wait to see what they do with it. You notice that our indicator's saying Polito Boulevard at the moment. That's because we have not... They didn't have a chance to... There goes the seaplane. Just saw the shadow. I hear him. He's definitely in the air. I don't know where he is, though. And we lose him at 1,500 meters, so he'll be out of there. He is. He's heading back to Sandy. But it's a nice little place. Yeah, definitely a lot of thought went into it. They're working on trying to integrate the normal OCRP map that you're used to seeing on OCRP videos into it. So hopefully it'll have its own postals and like that soon. And some road names, but at the moment we don't have that yet. And looks like we got some sort of an issue up here because we got all sorts of people backed up. Looks like we probably have had a car accident. I'm guessing the tour bus and the car commingled. But I'll show you real quick what I mean by the map thing. So this is what you're used to seeing for OCRP maps, you know, postals and street names and everything else. And then this is the chunk we have for the moment up here because of just the way things worked out. And I have some guy running up to me.
Hey man, how's it going?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Oh, well, you know, I was doing good till I rolled up in this, and then I decided I would try and help, and, well, it turns out it was bigger than I thought it was.
Okay.
Yeah, I think someone got hit by a car, so we're probably going to be waiting for a while before we can get through.
No problem. That happens.
You want a box of free beer? I mean, obviously not for right now because you're working, but I'm an ambassador with Patriot Beer, and I still have a box of free beer left in my car. So, you know, if you wanted to get it after you got off work today, you're more than happy to do so. I have the ingredient sheet to show that all the ingredients match what's in every other beer on the market.
I appreciate the offer, but I actually don't drink.
Doc, good for you. Good for you.
So yeah, as much as I'd love to be able to say, yeah, give me a case of beer for free, I don't drink, so yeah. But I wish you the best luck in finding somebody that can take it from you.
Oh yeah, we've already given away 3 boxes and everything's going good. Although, are you a fan of root beer? I do still have a case. It's not Patriot Beer branded or anything. It's just regular old root beer.
Yeah, I'll do root beer.
All right, yeah, let me go get it, and I'll bring it back here to you.
Okay. Alright, so he's just doing some random RP, it would seem, just to kill some time? Or he may be involved in that whole accident, now he's trying to get rid of evidence? I'm not sure. That's a little alarming. I really hope he just Yeah, this could get interesting. We'll see what happens. And yeah, the Roxwood is not developed by anyone at OCRP. That's a whole nother mod group that's developing that just is being really generous and letting us use it.
The box isn't actually this big. I just have small arms, so it makes it look a little bit bigger.
Okay.
If you wouldn't mind just reaching over and popping open this door, I'll just set it in the floorboard right here.
There you go.
Nice, thanks. All right, yeah. There's your root beer.
I appreciate that, sir.
Yep, no problem. Have a nice rest of your day.
You too. Oh, that's not gonna... that didn't look like that was about to go well. I have a feeling I'm about to get a tow job. Courtesy of this accident. Oh, he's funny. He's got it marked up for Patriot Beer. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the cones are lead balloons here, guys. He's just, yeah. Committed AI. They're gonna get through no matter what. And now comes the other one. Yeah, guys, the cones are just gonna upset the AI more. But that's okay. Yeah, it's definitely a very nice bridge, and I kind of love the earthquake warning signs. I would not want to be on that bridge in an earthquake, but I'm not sure that we'd ever really see an earthquake in this world. But if we did, it'd be interesting. I mean, they did a nice job on tying this into the road and tying it into the pavement. I mean, they worked on this pretty good. This is definitely one of the best map mods I've seen in a long time. I love how we got a guy like passed out on the ground, and it seems like they're more worried about the bus than the guy that appears to be passed out. Are they trying to make like a travel lane here? I'm not sure what they're doing with this. I hope whoever puts all these cones down actually remembers to come and remove them all, or this is just going to make a fun adventure all night here. Oh, it sounds like the ambulance is coming now. That's good. Oh, yay! Oh, we have the Chiliad units! Because we're up in Chiliad, that's right. Well, the problem is now they got things so jammed up that the rescue unit can't get to anybody, because they got so many cones down that the AI can't go anywhere. But that's okay. Yes, there is so many of us, a lot of OCRPers stream. I'm nowhere near a professional at it, I promise. I do the best I can. I'm nowhere near as consistent. Hey, there was something like almost 5,000 applications. It's going to take some time for them to get through them all. But as fast as they can get through them, they're getting interviewed, they're getting in. We've got probably already 20 or 30, something like. I think there's already been like 15 or 20 new people that I've seen just talking in the Discord that are still working on getting their tags and stuff set up so they can get in all the way into the server. But they're flying in as fast as they can get them through. So that's a very good thing to see. But yeah, look forward. Hopefully you get accepted. I know Jeff and Ryan are doing the best they can to get through them as quickly as possible. And yeah. That's a very good thing to do is, just kind of watching what they're doing, and don't take just one person's perspective. Take several, because one person may RP one way and others may RP another. Bugs, Jeff, and Ryan do a lot more than others. Yes, sir?
I didn't know if you're going to be here for the bus or you're just waiting in line.
I was just waiting in line, but if you need me to tow you, I'll be happy to take care of you.
Yeah, airbags just went off as soon as I opened up the door, so I think we're going to have to tow it.
Alright, and you're in that pickup right there?
Yeah.
Alright, are you involved in this?
I am. He's getting all my information, but once we're done, I'm out of here.
Yeah, no problem. I'll be happy to take care of getting you towed to your repair shop. No problem.
I appreciate it.
Anytime. Yeah, 5,000. Yeah, but I mean, and the thing is it's a small group subset of those that are in the community that are doing the interview process, an even smaller subset that are reviewing the applications to get to the interview process. So, you'll see some of the streamers that might have been streaming 3 or 4 nights a week, may come back down to like 1 to 2 nights a week because they're on that interview committee. So they're helping do interviews instead of streaming. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it took them almost a year and a half to get through it all last time, but then it was so much more work. So they have taken a lot of measures to try to speed the process up for this round, so that way it doesn't take as long to get people through. But, as several will say, the best recommendation is, just kind of get a feel for what's going on in the community by watching some, watching some of us streaming. And then, when you get in, don't necessarily go for high priority stuff right away. Just, I spent the first several times I was in, I just drove around. That's all I did was just drive. Occasionally I got pulled over for speeding if I was pushing it a little too fast, but that was it. I didn't cause any major ruckuses. I got a feel for what was going on before I got too involved in making bigger things. Oh yeah. And honestly, if you want to get a feel for things, honestly, you can spin up your own tow company. It's real simple. What I can try and do is, I'll try and talk through when I go to pick up his truck here in a few minutes, hopefully. I'll try and talk you guys through what I'm doing for the commands on the tow truck just so you get a feel for it. I mean, I've got Skyline Towing that one of my characters involved with, and I just made up Robbie Jones tonight to kind of have another guy that, could do tow he's in Polito. Figuring we're going to have some action over here coming from Sandy isn't necessarily the best idea, and that's where Skyline's based in at this point is Sandy. So you can create a character, say register the truck to your name, and you've got a tow company. You can run around and do tow. I took a lot of my characters from other public servers and turned them into characters here. And most of them kept what they were doing and some didn't. One of the things that you'll find is LEO is a 60-day wait. Before you can, or I believe it's 60 days before you can even be considered to sit down for the training to become an LEO. And that's just because they want you to have a chance to get comfortable with the server and the environment and how Elio works here. Oh wow, they've updated that. It actually arcs and sparks when they run the saw now. That's cool. That's new. Seriously, that's new and that is cool. And actually, you heard the guy say the airbags just deployed when he opened up the door on that pickup that's sitting right there next to us. Ironically enough, that's a new thing that just came into, we just got today was airbags. Well, yes, this is a little slow paced, but we actually have people that were on doing fire, and so therefore, instead of just saying, oh, county shows up and they're giving them a chance to RP it, and depending, they may have been finishing at one scene and just got here. Okay, airbags on a jet ski does not quite make sense. I have a feeling that will be a change to the script coming shortly. Because as far as I know, airbags don't exist on jet skis.
Help!
And if he just pulls that forward just a little bit, I've got it made in the shade to pick him up. If he can't, as long as I don't have anyone behind me, I can wiggle over there. Actually, while I have nobody behind me, I'm going to go ahead and do the wiggle. This way, when they're clear, I'm set to tow him. Yeah, once the officers give the all clear, I'll be happy to tow you. I don't want to do anything till they say it's okay.
Alright.
In case they're trying to get any measurements or anything before, I don't want to move it on them. But yeah, simply to run the tow truck. Now, everything I'm about to say, I'm a keyboard and mouse person, so.
Hey, yo, tow guy.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you noticed, but I know you're on a job right now, but there's a abandoned car over there on the bridge just sitting there.
Oh, thank you for the heads up. I'll have to head that way once I drop this truck off and see if it's still there. If it is, I'll pick it up and get it out of the way.
Yeah, I wanted to tell one of the cops or somebody, but I saw you first, so I figured I'd let you know.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely, man.
But yeah, as I was saying, I'm a keyboard and mouse player, so that's how I've learned and that's how I've always done it. And that's the jank that we refer to sometimes, is when the AI just goes. Oh yeah. And one of the big things we can't do with tow is you can't force something. So like, I can't just randomly say, oh, I'm going to tow this person's vehicle without having interacted with them. I really can't do repo tow unless I've lined it up with them and they understand, hey, we want to do this scene this way. Then yes, it's all by me. We're good to go. But I can't just randomly force a scene on somebody by trying to repo their car. Some of the things you've seen with Ryan, Jeff, and Bugs, they're pushing a little. But it's in good fun, and when they own the community, when they're in charge of the community, they can do it. And within reason, they're pretty cool about most things. But if you get things out of hand, then they're going to say something. Well, like I said, and I'm probably butchering the name, but Koyan, you can run tow without, you don't have to be a member of any company. You can certainly spawn in your own tow truck, register it, and you can be a tow operator. So there's no necessary, no application process really for any of the tows. Skyline's probably one of the bigger ones in the server. And really the way it kind of works for that is you just kind of catch one of them and say, hey, I'm interested in, are y'all looking to hire another driver? And 99% of the time we're going to say, yeah, meet us at the shop, tell you where it is. We'll do a interview per se, more so of the you know, RPing it format. Do you know anything about doing this? Da da da. And then we move on. I think his airbag's blue too.
I'm free. We can go to the garage in town by the gas station.
Okay. Yeah, so they're clear with your truck?
Yeah, they're clear with mine.
Alright. Let me get let me get it hooked up and we'll go from there.
I appreciate it.
Alright, since he mentioned the airbags deployed, I do not want to actually get in it. So we're going to lower the bed by pressing the down arrow on a keyboard. And then it's the left area to hook the truck. And the left area again starts dragging it up with the winch. Oh yeah, definitely. We'd be more than happy to have you on any of them. Just about anyone would be happy to have another driver. Once you get it up on the bed where you want it, it's E key to load it. It did it load? There it goes. Now it's loaded. And we'll get it hooked up and in. This guy coming on his own, he is. That's good. Alright, we'll get this truck, we'll get turned around, and we'll head over to the shop and get this dropped off for you.
Alright, sounds good. Appreciate it.
No problem. I'm glad you're okay.
I am too, man. Bumper took most of it.
Yeah, that's a heavy duty bumper you had on there.
It's a good investment when the rock on the ends.
Alright, yeah, I'll go back down there.
Yeah, that definitely was. Thought he was coming at us for some reason. And this is why we sometimes have weirdness with toes, is you notice how it's just not sitting on it quite right? Yeah. It's called GTA logic at times. But yeah, we've got Skyline definitely has it. Yeah, we've set up a Discord just because we've got so much to track. We've actually set up our own Discord. Yeah, so if you want to apply,
Dispatch to Jones Towing.
hey there, dispatch. How's it going? Hey, dispatch. How's it going?
Pretty good. You have a tow available?
I actually have one on the hook right now, but we're almost at a repair shop, and then I'll be available. It'll be about 2 minutes till I can roll to it. What you got?
It's going to be a vehicle that needs towing at 3009 on the bridge to, I believe it's Roxwood.
Oh, let me guess. The tour bus?
Not sure.
Yeah,
They,
I think think it's the van tour bus.
They said they needed a standard tow truck. They did not request a heavy record.
No problem. Yeah, we'll head back that way. We just picked up a vehicle from there, and we'll head back that way and grab the next one.
Okay. You think like 4 minutes or?
Yeah, probably about 4 minutes. I gotta drop this one and then head back. So yeah, 4 minutes should be okay.
All right. Thanks so much.
No problem.
Sounds like you were in the right place at the right time.
Yeah. It's getting to be a busy night. I have a feeling they're not going to be the last one that we have to tow out of that corner.
I imagine not.
Alright, I'm gonna get this dropped for you. I was hopeful it wouldn't do that. Alright, yeah, they'll, if you talk to the guy in the shop, they'll make sure to get that fixed for you real quick.
Alright, I appreciate it, man. What's your name?
I'm Robbie.
Robbie. Alright, man. I appreciate it.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too.
And that would be the unloading issue that happens at times when it just doesn't roll like that. So that's the first time I've seen the airbags go off yet. So that's kind of nice to finally see. Alright, no cops. I've got another call waiting. No, it turned green. Never mind. I was going to run it. I have a feeling I'm going to pick up that little tour bus thing. I really do. Or they had called for the tow for that truck and I had already picked it up and dispatch just got around telling me about it. I don't know which. Oh, come on. Don't. Come on. We can stable. Thank you. Alright. Let's go see what we got. Okay, I'm not waiting. Not when I know I got another job waiting on me. Oh shoot, I forgot about that line. It's back here. Alright, turn the cop. There we go, green light. These lights in Polito are not well synchronized for as many people as we have out here right now. So, we're gonna come back down and see what they got. My headlights not on? Oh shoot, they weren't on, now they're on. Doing good. Robbie with Jones Towing. How can I help you all tonight?
Are you able? I don't think you would be able to get this or that little thing over there, that van.
I have a feeling I could probably get the van,
Yeah,
but
we'll
the
probably
big
take
blue
county,
one's gonna need a heavy wrecker from the city.
Okay, gotcha. All right, well, I'll call that in. I appreciate it.
No problem. But yeah, I should be able to get the little one. I think. We'll see.
Okay. All right.
No problem.
Just let us know. Thank you.
Yep. Alright, now we're going to find out for real if that little thing actually fits on this truck or not. I don't know if it does or doesn't, so we're going to find out something new here in the next few minutes. We're going to find out the hard way. Yeah, I think, oh, that's going to be fun. I really need to load that nose first if it's going to have a prayer fitting. Well, alright, we're going to just do it this way. We're going to have to back in.
Piece of shit.
You know whose Joneses are these 418s? Yeah. Let's see if it fits.
Andreas dispatch to Jones Towing.
No. Nope. Jones Towing, go ahead.
Hi there. We got another one in the queue for you. Do you want me to give you the info, or do you want us to send one of your competitors?
You can go ahead and send me the info because you're going to get a report from down here at 3060. They're going to need another city tow.
Okay. Well, the latest request is going to be at 3006 Procopio Promenade on an RV. So they did request a heavy wrecker. I don't know if your company staffs heavy wreckers.
Yeah, I don't that. So we're going to have to call one of the county heavy wreckers in for actually 2 of them because the other one they called me for is not going to fit on my truck either.
Okay, great. Thanks for the information.
No problem.
Doing this, I guess.
Yeah, that's just a little too long for my truck. Actually, ironically enough,
you can hang it off the back.
Dispatch called me.
That's totally safe.
Dispatch called me about the RV while I was trying to get that one, so it was like, yeah, no, that one's gonna need a heavy wrecker, and so is this one. So dispatch is where they're gonna need 2 heavy wreckers coming.
Okay, we'll let them know.
All right.
Did you also get notified of that towed down the road? Right
The abandoned car on the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the passerbys mentioned it when I was stopped to pick up that pickup, so I'll go grab that for y'all now.
Alrighty, yeah, I'll let them know. We'll get a second heavy wrecker.
Okay. And the fire truck's going to get himself stuck because he's high-centered trying to get around all the cones. And I'm sure I just annoyed them, but I want to go get this and be done with it. All right. This is something I can actually tow finally. Yay, I can actually do another tow job. Hey, Deputy, how you doing?
Great, yourself?
I'm doing good. Are we taking this to impound or our yard?
Wherever it was. I found it just sitting in the middle of the bridge, so I pulled it over to let people by and just called.
All right, I can take it to my yard. I'll get it hooked.
So it's just abandoned. It's just an abandoned vehicle.
Okay, I'll get it hooked, and then I'll have you sign my paperwork and give you a copy, so that way if the owner contacts y'all, you know where to tell them to come get it from.
Yep, no problem. Just I'm blocking traffic for you, just so you're not.
I
This is
appreciate
kinda
that.
sketchy here.
Yeah, I'm tired of almost being roadkill for the night.
Yep.
There we go. Now it loaded right. There we go. Space clipboard. Alright. Yeah, if I can get you to sign at the bottom here, just saying you authorized us to tow it, and it's got
No
our
problem.
contact information on here, and I'll give you a copy of it.
There you go.
I appreciate it, and there's the pink copy for you, and have a good evening and stay safe.
Thanks. Have a great day.
You too. Oh, now I gotta drive down and come back. Minor problems, but I gotta go down the end of the bridge and turn around. Alright, I was stepping on the wrong pedal earlier. I was trying to talk to dispatch. yeah, pedals are a wonderful thing if you're doing a lot of things, because it gives you the ability to do all sorts of different things without having to use fingers or something like that. You can just step on a pedal, and I've got them set up for chatting in Discord. So that way, if like, you know, if we're running as multiple people in a tow company, we can be in a Discord call for, you know, the radios in the truck talking to each other. And then we've got the option for, we're in TeamSpeak, so we can get calls like that from dispatch, like we did a little bit ago. So I've got one that's talking in Discord, one that mutes Discord, and one that talks to TeamSpeak, which is where dispatch is. And I've got that one mapped as well as the secondary for in-game, so that way when I'm talking to dispatch, I'm actually talking in-game, which actually works out really well. And for the third or fourth time we're coming through this scene tonight, hey, one of their heavy wreckers has arrived. And hopefully the second one will arrive shortly.
Oh shit!
Okay. We're just going to add to the scene lighting. Drop this abandoned vehicle at our yard, which would be cool. Hey, Angry Milkman, how you doing? Hopefully you've had a good week. What's good is we've been busy. I'll have to show you the new island here in a little bit. If you haven't seen it on anyone else's streams. But we have a new island called Roxwood. That's now in our map. It's a beta. We're doing some beta testing for a developer, and OCRP got asked to help with that. So we've actually got a new island we get to explore. But this is like tow number 3, 4, 4, 5, somewhere in there. So pretty good turnout so far tonight. We've had a few tows that we couldn't do because this particular character is actually a new character. You haven't met Robbie yet. This is Robbie Jones, and he is a tow operator, driver, owner, operator. That's the word. It is small at the moment. You can kind of see it in the bottom of the map over there to the left. But that's like phase 1 of the island. There's like 2 or 3 more phases of it coming. So it's got a fair amount of space in it. You can do a lot of RP on it. But I'll show you it in a few minutes. I just got to go drop this truck or this SUV at my shop, and then go put some gas in this thing before we run out. And then we'll run over and show you. But yeah, it's got a nice little bridge to it, and it's got like a country club that's under construction, 2 or 3 hotels, some gaming spacing, some tennis courts and things like that. It's got a lot of RP potential, and obvious signs of, okay, like you hit the end of a road and it just simply has a sign with some stones saying, roadway construction or something like that, and you can just kind of tell that. Yeah, I love when that unload script does that. You can just tell that's okay. That's where we're stopping the road for now while we keep working on it. But yeah, we'll walk through it and I'll show it to you real quick here in just a minute. I've got to put some fuel in this truck before it runs out. And the good news is, unlike last week, we shouldn't blow up now. It's no longer Russian roulette with the fuel tanks. They've figured that out, and hope they've put a fix in place that so far has resulted in no one blowing up, which is a very nice thing, because not blowing up is a good thing. Alright. And of course, the island tour is dependent upon dispatch not calling me and going, hey, I got another job for you. We'll see what happens. Alright, my turn to go. But yeah, if you were watching any of the other OCRP streamers, everyone was making the joke about, you know, the Russian roulette game and like that with the, with the fuel tanking, fueling up last week. That was why. Yeah, basically there was some sort of a sync issue with the nozzle where it would randomly think it was like 50,000 meters away from the fuel tank if there was too many people around, and well, when the max range before the tank blows is 100 foot, 50,000 meters is a lot further away, and so therefore it would instantly blow up the tank, blow up that pump and that tank. So yeah, now that we've hopefully fixed that, yeah. Initially they were thinking it was something just for us, because the guy that developed it, he's like, no one else has complained about it. Well, he finally started getting complaints from other places he had put it in as well, and that's when he found, was like, yeah, no, there's something else going on here. So yeah, it's nice to not have to worry about, am I going to blow up? That's why KJ is not out at the moment, because KJ is still in the burn unit, recovering from his experience with the blowing up gas tank last week. He's almost out. He'll be fine. He'll make a full recovery. Yeah, the doctors here are great. Alright. And I got a vehicle, so I don't know. I can't run it. But yeah, you'll notice we had to change out the map for tonight, because that's why Polito is all black, all dark in here, and not the normal OCRP look of the map, is because of that. So, hi, okay, what did you do? Welcome. By the way, I love that as a name. That's kind of cool. And all I've done so far is driving. Yeah, that's why. They just have not had a chance to do whatever they need to do to make the new thing work with our map setup. So that's why we don't see our normal postal numbers and everything else. And you'll notice, Angry Milkman, as we head over to the island, that it's going to continue to say we're on Polito Boulevard. Or whatever the road is down there.
Is anyone there?
Yeah, somebody's here. But you're talking to yourself, honey. Yay! We don't have to wait 5 minutes at that light this time. And am I going to get lucky? I am. Awesome. So, yep, we can take the wonderful dirt road. Actually, I think that car is the one that they initially were calling me for, not the bus. He was saying standard code. I bet I messed that up from before, but that's okay. In the end of the day, everything got picked up, so that's the important thing. Yeah, we've had a scene over here on this curve for like the last 30 minutes. It's finally cleaned up. Oh, don't tell me we got another abandoned vehicle. No, we got a cop sitting in a very weird spot, but okay. So yeah, this is the bridge to the new island. and rescue is coming. So we've got something going on here. But yeah, so this is the new island. This is Roxwood. And we got some tennis courts over here. They're already talking about, can we figure out a way to be able to actually play tennis? That'd be kind of cool. We've got what I'm calling the country club in remodel. That's because you notice piles of rubble there, scaffolding and paint supplies over there, and, you know, large piles of bricks and dumpsters and whatnot all around it. So they're definitely doing some remodel work on it. And then if we come on around, we've got the first hotel on the right, and on the left we've got a couple houses and something that's under construction. I don't know if that's actually going to get finished or if they're leaving a construction site on the island. Either way works. Then we've got that's an aquarium inside. Okay. I'll have to go look and see if that's got an interior. But yeah, see, we got road work and a bunch of rocks. So I have a feeling that's going to continue. And if you kind of look around the edge of the island, you can kind of see that it gets a half circle cut every time. It's pretty much looks like, oh, somebody went, oh, well, we don't have this done, so we're just going to pull this out for now. Love the pothole. That's cool. And actually, I want to see if that aquarium actually exists. So we're going to pull over here, because I know they've mentioned there's some interiors on this map. I want to see if that's one of them. Alright, vehicle's locked. We got a little ship that, you know, kids could be running up and down playing on. I have a feeling this does not have an interior. Nope. Okay. I bet it will at some point. But that's cool. So we're having an aquarium. Oh, I picked the lock. Just unlock. Thank you. There we go. And AI has figured out how to drive out here. So that's why you're seeing tractors and things, you know, the normal AI vehicles. We're going to loop back around. So this is this side of the island, and then back there in that corner you see that off the road there's like another hotel thing back there. I'll take you the back way into that. But one of the cool things, oh, why do my headlights not keep turning on automatically? Don't know. But we've got over here, we're going to take a left. Take soon of a left. This always gets me. I can hear our seaplane. Somebody's running a seaplane between Sandy and here, which is kind of cool. He's either in the water or just above us. I think he's actually in the water at the moment. But we've got a Coast Guard station over here that they can actually fly out of. And we've got he's actually at the end of the dock. You can't quite see him, but he is there. Let me see if I can light him up a little. No, he's in the air at this point. There he is. There he goes. Thought he was at the dock. But we got the Coast Guard, and we've got this little boat shop that, yeah, they're turning into boat rentals, which is kind of cool. And so far, the only option we've found is sneaking past the building onto the beach and doing beach launches for boats. That seems to be the only spot for a boat ramp at the moment. And then I mentioned we were going to take the back doorway up. So we're going to run around and up and over. And I need to check something on TeamSpeak. Give me 1 second. When did that pop in? Somebody that was asked a question a little while ago, and I just saw it in TeamSpeak. He was trying to clarify if he was causing a problem on one of the scenes. We were, yeah, it is really cool looking. I can't wait to see what else they do with it. A few of them saw it early on one night, before we even formally got the whole blessing to continue it, and there's another, roadworks. Before they decided, yes, that we're truly going to beta test it, they actually gave us access, just to make sure it would actually work within our environment. And Jeff and them put it in for a little bit one night, and that was apparently with all 3 sections of it, and 3 or 4 sections of it, and they said it was way bigger than it is at the moment, but they're focusing section by section to get it right, which I like. So, but yeah, this is what we have on the island at the moment. This is the other hotel, and it connects via that back road and then the primary road over here. So, the only downside at the moment, the only thing that I've got to say about this at the moment is it does not have a gas station, which kind of hurts for those of us that have fuel scripts like OCRP does. We don't have a way to refuel the vehicles on the island at the moment, or at least not that I've found. There's not a formal gas station. Now, whether or not... Yeah, they didn't throw it... Yeah, they've made the decision, hey, we want to do this the right way. We want to test sections. And that actually helps, because then if you start having trouble, well, okay, Section A worked, we just added Section B, and now we're running into problems. Okay, it's something in Section B causing the problem, more than likely. So it's actually a really good way to do it. But I'll look forward to seeing what all it can do. Yeah, I look forward to it. It should be a very cool addition to the server. And, I'm keeping steady frames for what I've got for a computer and the fact that I'm streaming. I'm pretty happy with the frames I'm getting at the moment. They're no worse than I see in the natural GTA environment, so that I'm pretty cool with. And I am going to show you one thing that I thought was really interesting. I hope they never have to experience it. Notice what this sign says. I hope we don't ever experience one of those in the game. In case you didn't notice what it said, that said earthquake warning. I hope to never see that light be red. Because if it is, I'm not sure I want to try and get across that bridge. But that also gives some RP potential in that we could claim, that there was an earthquake and the bridge is out, and now we have to get everyone rescued off of the island that's on the island. That's not a bad thought. That's a cool idea for a potential, slightly bigger server scene setup that we do sometimes, where we plan something out, not necessarily plan it verbatim, but get an idea and go, hey, we want to RP that this bridge just went out, and now we've got to figure out how we're going to get everyone off that island back to, the mainland. That'd be kind of cool to do. Kind of like we had the idea a couple weeks, month or so ago now, for the prison break. It started with a prison break and turned into a bus break, and then it turned into the adventure it became because Elio didn't do what we kind of told him to do, which was, have like a 2-car escort. No, they had like 6 cars following us. They knew what was going to happen. They knew they were getting ambushed, and they decided that they were going to roll way more prepared than they should have. So yes, I mean, there's a lot of potential things that we could do out there that would be interesting. And eventually we will get that set up with street names and zip postals and like that out there. if anyone's kind of followed followed OCRP for a little while, you know that this is considered Chiliad County for law enforcement, and usually that was capped at like 2 people. They're not doing that at the moment. They've pulled the cap off of Chiliad because Chiliad's covering the island as well. So we've got several running around as that. We've got several running as BCSO. So we've got people all over the place. I really expected a lot more up here tonight. It's kind of nice to see that it's not necessarily, which is good. But we're definitely gaining people. We're up to... we got like 32 civs in here, and 1 dispatcher, and 2, 4, 2, like 16, 17 LEO. So we're doing pretty good. I like our numbers. It's looking good. But yeah, hopefully, everyone's been doing well tonight, and hopefully everyone's not had anyone in the paths of all those tornadoes in the U.S. today. And if you did, hopefully they made it through okay with limited damage, and that they're healthy at least. Because, as I've told several people, stuff can be replaced, houses can be rebuilt, you can't exactly be replaced. Stay safe. Alright, I'm thinking it's possibly time to start thinking about heading back towards Sandy and figuring out where, if I'm going to set him up with a base there or not. Because I have a feeling that the majority of people they've done their, oh, this is cool, okay, I'm good with seeing this now. Whoa! Whoa. Methinks we just saw a supercar major wreck. I'm going to leave it up to him. If he lays right back down, I'm going to call it in. If he doesn't, I'm not going to worry about it. And he's running off to the car like everything's fine. So apparently I'm going to just take that to mean he did not want to RP that crash. Uh-oh. Somebody's upset. we're just gonna hang here for a minute and see what happens. See what we get. So yeah, just kind of waiting for our next assignment. If we don't hear something shortly, we're gonna head over towards Sandy Shores and see what we can see over there. 'Cause it kind of feels like Polito's quieting down, which is okay. It happens. Starting to wonder if I need to head back that way. That's 2 or 3 troopers have gone that way now. I was gonna come up and do a patrol through Sandy and see if they needed any help, but I'm starting to think I need to head back. Definitely something that was going down. Question is if we're gonna find what it was. But I'm just suspicious that that traffic stop got a lot busier, maybe. So we're gonna check it out. He's based in Polito anyway, so it would make sense that he would primarily stay in the Polito area. I was just going to run down to Sandy, make a loop through it, and see if I saw anything. I think that's exactly what happened. Was that guy took off on the LAO. It became a pursuit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing them on the normal where I would have expected to see highway patrol, so I don't know if maybe they were going around south of here. I don't know. If there's something that they need help with, they'll get in touch. Meantime, we'll go sit at our house for a few minutes. Alright, I apologize. I will be back in just a moment. I have to go check on something real fast.
Ring ring. Ring ring, Jonestown, you got a copy?
Alright, I'm back. I have a feeling I just probably missed somebody looking for a tow because I saw them disappearing as I stepped back to the computer. Yeah, and it looked like it was LSPD, so I probably would have told them to call their city guy, so that would have been a little bit of a drive. But that happens. It's the luck of the way it goes sometimes. Sneak in the back way this time, I think. Or tried to. Oh, they left it sitting in the way. Oh, well, we'll go around it. That's gonna be another call. Oh! Spilled fuel. Yeah, it's life. It happens sometimes. You step away for a second, that's when they call. But it's been busy enough that they'll call again. There'll be more. A little surprised that it was an officer calling. Oh, he dropped out of dispatch already. Okay. That's a little weird. That's quick for him. Make sure everything's doing okay there. Oh, he's down 911. That's why he's not up there. Never mind. He's good. He's just dealing with a 911 call. We got another speeder. Appears to be some drag racing already to happen, or is happening. Well, that's funny. Closed Sundays. It's appropriate for a church, apparently. So yeah, again, hopefully everyone's doing well. And just waiting for another phone call to come in. That's interesting. Seeing a couple things, and there's some things that are going on. So, but yeah. Alright, well, we're just sitting here. What can we do? He's a new guy, so he wouldn't really have anything set up with any companies up here yet to be able to tow if they're parked illegally. But let's see what we got. Not red zone. We're gonna start looking for some red zone violations. Just give ourselves something to do. There's those we can drop anywhere we need to if we have to. Tell me I have to park it anyway. Come on. And it's close. We'll give up here. We found something up there. It's still there when we get back. We'll have Willie's reach out to us and say, hey, can you come get this vehicle? We're gonna take the long way back around. I don't think we have any red zones down here. The other red zones are up there at the businesses. Alright, let's go. We're heading back to go see if that's still sitting there. And if it is, we're towing it. moved, but nobody with it. Hey there. Yes, sir. This is Robbie. I understand you had a car you want towed from the lot. Oh, it's that black SUV right there next to my truck? Alright, we'll get it taken care of for you. Where if we had those little ones, it would be so much nicer. Which one? Alright. Bring this back to our yard. I'm sure the owner's going to want it, so I'm sure they're going to come get it from us. That wasn't quite what I meant to do, but it's offloaded. Well, folks, I am gonna end up calling it here. It's been a pleasure hanging out, and wish I could have stayed with you longer, but it's been a really long week for me, and I've got some things I gotta get done tomorrow, so I've got to get some sleep. Hopefully everyone has a great evening. Stay safe if you're in the US with the weather, and catch y'all again soon, hopefully. Have a great night.